Hi, it's Miss Ashley, and if this is your first time making a powtoon, this tutorial is going to help you with the basics for powtoon. So begin with a blank, make from scratch powtoon, and in this tutorial we're going to focus on adding titles, adding body text, and adding images that go along with those presentations. I'm going to just click on the top X over here, and I'm going to give you a little tour of the user interface. The first thing I always do when I make a new powtoon is change my title. So I'm going to change this to Ancient China. You'll change it to whatever suits you best. On the left, you'll see that I have all the slides that I'll need. I can add additional ones, and just like Google Slides, you can move those around. So let's start with my first slide. So here's one of my toolbars, and the other main toolbar is over here, where I can have scenes, backgrounds, text, characters, props, shapes, sound, media, and special effects. I'm going to show you today the very basics. So if this is the first time you've ever made a powtoon, you might want to stick to the basics at first and then move on from there. So I'm going to choose a background color for my powtoon. This one is going to be blue. And then I'm going to add a title. And so the title I'm going to choose here is going to be How to Make a Powtoon. Now, you can move that wherever you need on the screen. You can also quickly make it smaller or quickly make it much larger. You can quickly change the color. And if you get to an advanced feature, you could even change the effect and have that come in writing. So now that I have my title on here, you may want to add your body text. Now imagine that you have some text that you want to copy and paste on. Here's an example from a third grade friend of mine. And if you already have all your research done, then you can quickly just paste in that body text. The only thing to keep in mind is that instead of center alignment, you're going to want to turn that paragraph into left justification. This way your words line up nice all the way to the left. So now I have a title and I have a body text. The last thing you may want to have is an image. We want to be really careful when choosing our images so that our image that we could place here matches up with the words that we're using. Now, there are some photos available. Let's say that I'm searching for rabbits. I better change this title because this is not Ancient China. This is about rabbits now. So on Flickr and Storyblocks, I see that there are some free media, and I'm going to choose this free rabbit here. An alternative to choosing an image that's already in Powtoons would be to go to Google, do a Google image search, and let's just review. If you want to have a rabbit photo, in images, make sure that you have the tools for the usage rights set at labeled for non-commercial reuse. This gives me all the rabbits or all the images that you can use. Then you download that and upload that into your presentation. So I'm going to save that image as a rabbit. And then I'd be able to come here and upload that into my media if I didn't like these results. So here in media, I'm not looking for the rabbit. I want to upload my own media, and I could just drag that right from my computer. Now I have two photos of a rabbit. For our presentation, it's probably enough to have just one photo. So this is a quick tutorial on how to add text. A title, body text, and an image. Let's preview and see how this looks. Now, if you'd rather that title came in much earlier than that rabbit, I'm just going to move my timeline along and see if that's better. Here goes my title. I'm going to pause it here because this is the point where my title is finished, and then I'm going to have my body text come in. So you can play around a little bit with this navigation on the bottom. Try it one more time. Here comes my title. Finishes. Here comes my body text, and then my image. I moved it again. Here we go. So this is just one step up from making a Google slide where you have to manually change things. Here you can add a little bit of animation to your slide. Other features here on the side that you might be interested in knowing about there are some characters. Now we have office characters that are free, and the very bottom one, the work life characters. If you'd like to use an icon like this on your slide, you may feel free to. You can select the character, resize her or him, and then you can also change her mood. Maybe you're going to say something that's puzzling, a fact that's puzzling, a did you know fact. So maybe on this one I would say, did you know put my title to the top, add some body text, and then again, copy and paste right from your research, because you already did a lot of that hard work already, which was the research. You can copy and paste right into your powtoon. So you don't have to type it twice. Change your alignment to left, and you are good to go. Remember, you don't want to have a different background on here. You want to have something similar. So maybe I would make my background for this one that same blue color. Whoa, there we go. Now when I play this, my lady comes first, did you know, and then comes my text. Remember, you can always play around with spreading these out and finding just the right introduction for you. That's a quick tutorial on how to get started with the very basics of using powtoons. In the future, maybe you'll choose to make even more animated presentations, but it's always good to start with the basics. Have fun and good luck.